it feels like it was only a matter of time before this happened. U.S. citizen shot dead by Israeli troops during West Bank protest. It actually happened, I think, a month ago, but it's gotten very little news coverage. There was a time where the U.S. government would care and be upset and be like, you killed an American? This is outrageous.
In a statement released just last hour, the president said the United States does not seek conflict in the Middle East or anywhere else in the world. But let all those who might seek to do us harm know this. If you harm an American, we will respond.
But with Israel, apparently, you can just totally kill anyone you want. Israeli forces shot and killed a female international activist during an anti-occupation protest in the town of Beta near Nablus in the West Bank. 26-year-old Asenur Ezgi Aigi. I definitely pronounced that totally right. Here's the thing, is even if you pronounce your name differently, how I pronounce it, that's the right way. See? Because I'm just... anything I do is right. It's kind of like Donald Trump. Anything I do is just the best. Bigly the best. So just totally, that's how you pronounce it now. If you've been pronouncing it differently, even if it's you got to change now. A U.S. citizen of Turkish descent died on Friday after being shot in the head with live ammunition by Israeli forces. Aigi was participating alongside local Palestinians in the weekly protest against settlement expansion. Local sources told the media that the confrontation erupted when Israeli forces violently suppressed the Friday protest, firing live ammunition, stun grenades, and tear gas at demonstrators. And it shows the amount of, just how unaccountable, the amount of impunity that Israel operates under. They're just completely unaccountable. They are murdering protesters, but they're murdering even American citizens. Now, granted, when they go up and they murder people, they probably don't look into where they're from. They just assume anyone who's protesting Israel is fine to be murdered. But it's getting worse in the West Bank. Their e-cleansing, it's G-side and e-cleansing. Their e-cleansing of the West Bank is getting worse and worse, as I covered just the other day. Democracy Now! And others are reporting that Israel's G-side in Gaza continues as a new leak details how Netanyahu torpedoed ceasefire deals. Newly published documents show how Netanyahu and Israeli negotiators purposefully prolonged Israel's assault on Gaza by making new demands during ceasefire talks. The documents published by an Israeli newspaper also reveal that 3 of the 6 hostages that were just found dead, our mainstream media is talking a lot about them, they were just found dead in Gaza, were due to be released under that ceasefire agreement that was drafted in May. And for those of you who are really following the play-by-play of these ceasefire negotiations, I mean, I've kind of stopped following it because I don't feel any of them are legitimate. It's so clear that Israel is saying they're going to do things, and then when the deal gets basically agreed upon, they add new things in to make sure that it just never, there is no ceasefire, because they don't want a ceasefire. They want a G-side. They want e-cleansing, electronic cleansing. They want everybody to fix their computers. But these leaked documents show, they actually show the proof. I mean, I guess a lot of people assume this, but they actually show the proof that Netanyahu and others have been torpedoing these ceasefire deals.